So I'm now going to show you how to make an orange and ginger granita. This is a great template for granitas in general, easier to make than ice creams. The key is to get them kind of really fragrant and a nice balance. There'll be sweetness in there, but you need enough bitterness and acidity to create this really refreshing granita. Okay, so first off, I'm going to make a simple syrup, and here I've brought some water to simmer. Just going to add some caster sugar. So the basis for most granitas and sorbets, you will need to make a sugar syrup. Really, really technically demanding, long-winded and complicated. It's just dissolve some sugar in water and that's it. Now, I'm going to infuse this with some orange zest. So what I've done, I've just taken the zest off a load of oranges. I've used one of these vegetable peelers. They're really good. They don't take off too much of the pith. If your peeler ends up taking a big chunk of the white pith with the zest, you'll have to trim that off because otherwise it will go bitter. So now the zest, just add it into the syrup. Just going to leave this simmering for a few minutes. So all I'm doing here is just making an orange infused syrup. And with the zest, it's really important to add this in because you get all of the essential oils come out. Actually, I'm going to show you something really quickly, which is a great little technique. So take the zest off. Now, if you're going to use this to infuse, let's say you're going to put it in a drink, for example, just take the orange zest and fold it back on itself, and then just twist like this. What happens is you twist, you squash all these little, can you see all the little dimples? You're squeezing out the essential oils. So if I now just wipe my finger across that zest, it's so fragrant, so fragrant. So it's important when you're cooking, think about, the orange, we use the juice, but in fact, the thing that's going to create the real fragrance and extra depth for this granita is the oils from this. Take that off the heat. Pop the lid back on. Leave it to cool down, probably for about half an hour, 45 minutes. So I'm just finishing juicing my oranges. Juice them any way you want, really. I mean, for me, any opportunity to get out a power tool, and I'm there. Okay, so orange juice over to the pan. This is now sufficiently cold. You can see in here I've just got my very fragrant orange zest syrup. Pour the orange juice in. The reason I wanted to leave this to cool before adding the orange juice is that this granita I want to be really kind of fresh. So if I put the orange juice in too soon, you start getting some cooked orange flavours, and I don't want that. Now, that I'm going to leave overnight to infuse. You could go and make the granita with this immediately, but I just want to extract as much of that orange flavour and the orange perfume as possible. Right, so it's now infused. All I need to do at this point is to strain the liquid from all the zests. You can see. Okay, just going to squeeze get this, all the last bit of those oils from the zests. Right, now go over to the boss. On to the boss. Last ingredient, I'm going to add some fresh ginger root. Pop the lid on. Okay, so now I'm going to whack this on full speed. So what I want to do here is puree the fresh ginger into my infused orange juice. Okay, so now just pour this into some ice cube trays. And then pop these into the freezer. So here's my ginger infused orange ice cubes. Need to turn this into the Granita. I'm doing that using the Boss. Use the Boss and one of the tampers that comes with it. Set it onto frozen dessert. And that is it. If you have a look here, see now, the texture is beautiful. The important thing with the Granita is, unlike a sorbet, you still need to have little granules of ice. Wine makes it refreshing, and that extra texture is what kind of makes a Granita. So I'm going to plate this up very simply. Take a glass. I'm just going to serve this with a few strawberries I've just quartered and just macerated with some sugar, mint tips. And that's it, my orange and ginger Granita, made in the Boss.